Yeah, yeah. Peace, 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 and more peace. Let me adjust my fabrics up in here. How you do, how you do, how you do. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Welcome, welcome to another edition of the Priest King. Surviving COINTELPRO is a real thing out here. We're trying to do it in style, of course. Yeah. Let's make sure we Gucci and put him up. But we gotta survive it in style. We gotta survive it in style, right? Yeah, dig. Oh yeah. Peace to everybody hanging out. Peace to all the gods and the goddesses in the building. Survive it in style, right? Yeah, we are here. I know I appreciate you. Please hit the like and the share as you have been doing lately, and I do appreciate it so much. Yeah, Nick, why not? I don't know. You know the algorithm hates the kid. That's just how it works. You know, this medicine is too strong out here, bro. Got the heavy duty on strong medicine. So, heavy duty on the strong out here, you know? Down on the back. So out of this is yeah. I, I see you. I see you. Yeah. What's up? I could drop the link. Want me to drop the link for you? Let me know if I could drop the link for you. You're gonna help us discuss physical strengths. So let me know. I was on a point where I was saying that what are some physical strengths? Let's start there by trying to identify what are some physical strengths. I'm sorry, spiritual strengths, right? We know physical strengths are muscles, speed, good eyesight, things of that sort, right? Maybe even mental sharpness. But what is a good spiritual strength? Like if you could have a spiritual strength, what would it be? Somebody out there, just throw one out there in the audience, right? Maybe a good spiritual sense might be healing, right? Like if you or or maybe it might be empathy, right? You could empathize with a person and you can feel their their struggle. You can feel their pain, right? Maybe a good physical strength is attraction, right? You guys tell me what are some good physical strengths that you can think of? Because again, say for instance, like in the regular world, right? You want to be strong. Why do you want to be strong? Well, because you got a job that requires you to lift heavy objects, right? That might be one reason. Or you might want to be strong because it attracts more appropriate for most people. But business in the spiritual world, there doesn't have that same appeal. What you do spiritually does not necessarily translate into attractiveness to other people. What you do spiritually does not necessarily translate into your current job or to your current situation. You see what I'm saying? So when you thinking of your spiritual strengths, you're so working on your spiritual fuck. I can't get a signal to save my life. It is. Well, we're gonna try it again this way. Peace to that, guys. I had to get a better spot. We talking about spiritual strength. So spiritual strength is perseverance. It is. Look at this echo out. Yep. Spiritual strength is perseverance. Spiritual strength is going the distance, sticking in it, fighting the good fight, you know? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Gotta catch my vibe back. So I guess it's a good time so we can meditate. I was gonna start it off with that. We can start it off with that right now. Catch up on the vibes. Who wanna catch up on the vibes with me? Let's catch up on the vibes. Oh. 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 Mm. There we go. It's a good way to start. It's a good way to catch up on our vibers. Good way to catch up on a smooth transition. Oh yeah, salute the ancestors. Salute the great ones that resonate in us, vibrate through us. Oh yeah. Me personally, I would like my physical strength to be communication. I would like my physical strength to be adaptation. Right? See, communication to me is the most important factor. Like, you know, like we talk about ideas, and we all have ideas. So I went to school. I wanted to do radio, television, and film. But to do radio, TV, and film, you got to study communications. Why? Because on radio, TV, and film, they're talking, they're communicating an idea. So once you understand and master communications, you can understand any platform. You can master any platform: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, yada be, right? So why would you want a physical strength? Why would you want to master communications, right? Because I have an idea. I have an idea. I want to save the world. I want to figure out how, if I had an idea, before I had an idea, right? How can I communicate to people that I'm here to help save the world, right? Or help save the situation. So in order for me to tell people that I'm here to help, I had to learn how to communicate, right? It's the same way with the spiritual strength. You have to say, what is your goal with spirituality? You know what I'm saying? Like again, we don't we don't look at money the same way other people look at money and spirituality. Money is a means to an end. Money is a means to an end. Everything we do is focused on the end. The reason I was talking to my friend, I'm like, yo, truth, my friend, truth, right? That's let's say that I was talking to my friend, right, and she had a video up, which is cute. It's something about like you don't need a man to make you happy, and I'm saying I want to see. All you need is objectives. to make you happy. Because see, when we get caught up in the world, we forget being fulfilled. We need objectives. We need goals. We need contributions. You see what I'm saying? Like, there has to be a way that we can contribute. There has to be a way that we can add on. Like, people are designed to help. We want to help, but we don't know how to help. We need goals. We need objectives. We need things to organize and to put into place. We have to begin to press and push ourselves towards something, not a relationship. Peace to the gods. Like, a relationship is not a goal. A physical strength is a goal, because the physical strength will help you in your end goal. Like chess. If you don't understand that in chess there's a thing called an end game, like Sonetta, when Sonetta watches this, he'll see it. Sonetta knows there's an opening, there's a middle thing, but there's an end game, right? So a lot of times when you're just opening up your pieces so you can set up your end game. Some people don't understand that you got to really get your pieces in position to do their thing. You have to get in position to win the game. The way it's set up, you got pawns and all types of people blocking your knights and your rooks, and they can't just get out and attack. You got to move these people. You have to open it up. Spiritual strengths. This is how you open up your life. This is how you open up the universe. This is how you open up the manifestations inside of it. Like, we don't have to have a dream. You don't have to have a dream. A dream will come to you. Again. All right, now let's talk about relationships then. Because see, the relationships is fucking up your physical strength. The relationship is making you a bad chick. Only. Like, you like a man. A relationship is making a man a provider instead of a creator. You see what I'm saying? Like, I tell y'all, Indians don't marry. Indians don't have the same type of situation where it's where you can't grow, where you can't develop. You know what I'm saying? Where you have to force another person to develop along with you. Where you have to force another person to have your same spiritual objectives and your same spiritual end goals. See what I'm saying? So you can't have your spiritual goals and be stuck in a relationship with a spirit like that. From my understanding. I could be wrong, bro. I could be wrong. But based upon what I'm understanding and the history of the people that live here and how they operate, you know what I'm saying? They operate in a sense of understanding, in a sense of growth, a sense of development. People grow, people develop, people change. You know, like, again, as I develop my spiritual strengths, I want to use these strengths. I want to take them and put them into practice, right? I want to apply them, right? But that might not necessarily be my partner's thing. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, we can't stop our spiritual growth based upon somebody else's, because again, they may be still spiritually growing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't understand a lot of times that when we, like, again, like y'all see with me right now, wow, right? Y'all see what my situation is, right? I got a lot of kids out here, right? That, you know what I'm saying? That you can put a lot of effort and energy into, a lot of time, a lot of energy to, right? But then they grow and they benefit and then they develop it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes time for you to grow and develop, that's not necessarily how that relationship is built. Their relationship is built on you supporting their growth and their development. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to have a relationship stuck like that in life. Those are till death do us parts. That's to have and to hold. That's ownership. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not oneness. You can have relationships. You can be in love and you can have lovers and love fully and committedly. But there always has to be that realization that if you're not happy, it's okay. If you want to leave, that's fine. I appreciate the times that we had. You know, we're here to make each other happy. When you're not happy, it's okay. And I know people don't understand that because we are taught to believe this world of lack, in this world of not having, this world where we can't be connected, where we can't find systems of support where we can, you know, live as individuals. Because again, our strengths are designed to make us better. And in turn, if we're better, our community is better. If our community is better, then the world is better. But we can't grow because we dragging niggas. We can't grow because we afraid to be better than a nigga. Like, I'm telling you, like, the saddest thing in the world is a girl that can only be pretty. She don't know that is more to life than just being pretty. Like, the saddest thing in the world is for a person to say that she can't keep a man. That's the like a guy, he don't have those same type of fucking problems and expectations. But you tell a woman she can't, like a guy, he gotta get a girl, right? Catch a girl, get a girl. But a woman, she gotta keep a man. You dig what I'm saying? That's like a whole different expectation. How do you keep a nigga? How do you keep a grown mind? A person that can, you know what I mean? So that whole type of mentality of keeping a nigga is where you lost and how you will always lose. You know what I'm saying? And even more, like the even more truth of it is like why you want to keep a nigga is why you shouldn't be keeping a nigga and you will always be losing. You know, like the whole thing is retarded. You're not supposed to keep a nigga. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga don't want to be kept, right? Fuck that nigga. And I know that seems crazy to understand in this world where women are in competition with other women. You don't ever hear another man's nigga say, "Oh, she can't keep a man." A nigga don't know what that means. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she had 2 or 3 baby daddies. She can't keep a man. A nigga will never say that. You know what I'm saying? But that's an unfair expectation that's put on some people that shouldn't be trying to keep anybody but keep their sanity. You know? Our spiritual strengths are designed for us to help the world. For us to make the world we live in a better place for us. You see what I'm saying? And I know it's difficult because, hey, we all want to be in love. Like, that shit sounds so amazing. Let's be in love and let's be together. But understanding what together is if together is you keeping a nigga, you're not free to develop. You have to develop. You have to let them develop. If we're not developing together, then what are we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not an advocate of that. I'm an advocate of what we used to do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to talk too much about it because a lot of people don't understand it just yet. But we'll get into that in other worlds and other planets. Oh yeah, peace again. Shout out to the gods. Don't forget, buy my book. It's Not a Caterpillar. #1 bestseller. It's kind of slipped down. I ain't been talking about it in a while. But yeah, it slipped. It slipped a lot. But yeah, it was #1 bestseller. Go check it out. It'll be back up there soon. Don't worry. So again, what do we want physical strengths for? What are some of these physical strengths? To me, a physical strength is as I mentioned earlier, attraction, right? The law of attraction. If I can demonstrate the power of attraction, my life is okay. Like how much of a relationship can you be in if you're attractive? Like again, what is in a relationship if you're attractive? It's not a problem because you're attracting the things that you want. If those things are attached to people, then here comes that person with it. Attraction brings you person, places, and things, right? Like imagine if you're a healer. See, like that's what I'll be saying too. Like sometimes we get what we want and we don't really understand why we stuck in it. Like I say, like if you a healer and your husband might always be sick, right? Or your boyfriend, right, might always need help. It might be what you're attracting to yourself. You see what I'm saying? If we looking at people as if they're here to, you know what I mean, like we need them to help us, but they're not going to help us, then they're not going to help us. If you understand that, like, because that's what we attract. Like a lot of it, like I said, the people, just because you don't know you're attracting doesn't mean you're not attracting. You know what I mean? I understand that people don't really get that part, but like either you are doing it consciously or you're doing it subconsciously. Like that's the thing about the subconscious. It's going to give you what you think about, what you focus on, where your attention goes, the energy flows. So what you focus on is what you get. If you focus on lack and poverty and distress, those are the things that you're going to attract. Like if you're a healer, you might want to attract someone that is a healer. And I know that seems crazy, but that's what you want. You don't want to attract someone that you got to heal. You don't want to come home and do more work. We get caught up being healers, falling in love, quote unquote, with people that need to be healed. And we not in love with them. We in love with the job. We in love with helping a person because we good at it. But no, you need a healer too. So that way when you come home from working, feeling bad, feeling upset, this little nigga could add a little love to you. And like, damn, I knew I had you for a reason. Yeah, how about that? He don't need to come to you and ask you for help. He just need a little healing from you from time to time. You see what I'm saying? So we have to understand what we're trying to attract. Peace to the goddesses. We have to understand what we're trying to attract, what we need in our life. We don't want a person that's attracted to the job, to our abilities. We want a person that can match our abilities. So that way, hey, if, like, you know what I mean? He can put a battery in your back. You could put a battery in her back. But if one day they decide they don't feel like putting batteries in your back no more, that don't make you less of a person. You see what I'm saying? It's like we have to be looking for compliments. Everything has to be compliments. Like I say, like we're not doing the work at home. We're not at home trying to heal the world. You know what I mean? At home, it should be healed. It should be that environment of fineness and tranquility. That's the job. That's what we do outside. You see what I'm saying? Your physical strengths have to be adjacent to your success. They should add strengths and value to where you see yourself going. Again, we don't need to work on things that we're not going to use. I don't need to be studying algebra right now. I don't need to know the new math right now. We need to work on some things that we plan on using. We want to be spiritual beings. We want to be invincible. We want to wake up with all power and use this motherfucker. So what can we do with attraction? Now we know a couple things that we got. Okay, cool. I got the law of attraction. I can be a healer. I could be a seer. What can we do with these powers? How do we take these powers and apply it? I just told you the law of attraction is the illest thing, because now you can attract a love of your life or a love of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Y'all don't believe in that power, but y'all don't believe in the law of attraction? Y'all don't believe in the law of attraction? Like a lot of times, like I'm telling y'all, see, we gotta live like it is. Live like it is. You know what I mean? She just said right now. I don't know. She just said it as I was saying it, but live like it is. That's the power of the mind. That's the power of the noun. I tell y'all, the noun is the know. When you in the know, you in the noun. When you walking in the know, you're in control of the noun. You're transforming the noun. You know what I'm saying? So when you are in connection to source all things, you're in the know. So when you're walking, you have to walk like you know. You have to act like you know. You have to attract the best things to you. Like, again, I tell you all, people don't deserve the best, and they know it. That's fucked up. I can't change that shit. They can stop what they've been doing. Say, fuck it. I gotta go through some dumbass karma right quick. But on the flip side of this, I'm gonna wake up with all power in a clean jacket. No matter what you done been through, you gotta stop and let karma catch up to you. That's how you get all power. That's how you get the strength. You, for your good, for your bad, you act accordingly. We don't. We gotta do the right thing. Every time a nigga try to play you, it's an opportunity for you. You know what I'm saying? Because doing the right thing pays. Being trusting in yourself pays. This other you can't sustain it. You can't lean on it. If you can't lean on it, then why build? People die. People get sick. These are components. These is people that should be adding value to what you already have. Like, that's why we gotta really get rid of this marriage shit, because it's not a real thing. It's not a real thing. Girls waste their whole 20s thinking they're gonna find somebody that's gonna pay their bills. And then they turn 30 and them niggas disappear. When they missed the whole get it time, the whole grind time, they could have been stacking and saving and manipulating. They was wasting time anyway. But nobody's planning because, hey, I don't want a sugar daddy, but I'm gonna wind up getting a sugar daddy. Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't want that life. Niggas don't want that life. Like, again, I'm a young nigga. I can tell you, this is how this shit works in this country. An old nigga marry a young girl. She get all his money. A old girl fuck with a young nigga. He get all her money. A old nigga get it. That's the cycle. There's an old nigga, a young girl. She get a young nigga. He get a young girl. He get an old. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same cycle. That's not a real cycle of life. And these, like I say, girls, like a girl don't want a sugar daddy. She want a young nigga to do what a sugar daddy gonna do. She tripping. She want a young nigga that's just gonna trick out on her. And she, I mean, and again, like I don't have to say that this should be happening to me. I can't say that. I can't say that it be happening to me, but I know it happens. I see it happening. I hear the conversations. I know girls that have that illusion, and even though they may not talk like that to me, it's the nigga that they taught on that too. Real talk. Like, you gotta be doing this for me. You gotta be doing that for me. And if you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that, then you ain't, like, wow. Like who would even disrespect the nigga in a conversation like that? Nah, seriously. Like, if you ain't doing this for me, then you ain't doing, like, what? That's the world of a valueless person. These are people that don't understand their own value. They don't understand their own worth. They don't understand their own manifestation and attraction. She thinks that she's attracting, and she is on the physical level, but she's not attracting reality. She's yeah, I just want a man to pay my bills. What's your bills? Oh, hair, nails, nothing. You have no bills. That's a substantial. Well, I want to get my thing together. What's your thing? I don't know. I might open up a pop-up shop, and I might a trunk show, and she seen some girl online selling Fashion Nova. She don't have a thing. Like, let's be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are wasting our time trying to be in relationships. We are wasting our time trying to be kept, trying to find a nigga to trick on you. Like, and I get it. Like, women think that that's a real thing, and I don't see that happening in the world. I don't. Like, everybody I know that's married, their wife pays some bills and do some real, like, I don't know, like, they was some regular shit. Like, they like roommates basically. Everybody, and they should be. The fuck, they should be. So I don't know where these girls is like. But again, that's the young shit. That's when you're young and you don't really know. You know what I'm saying? When you could have been attracting this whole time. You could have been spiritual this whole time. You could have been in goddess mode this whole time instead of pretending. Instead of looking like the part. Like, I'm telling you, like, you ain't got to ask the nigga to pay your bills. A nigga will pay your bills. That's attractive. A nigga will pay your bills. A nigga will pay. A nigga will, like I say, a nigga will sniff your farts. If you attractive, it has nothing to do with your physical. It has to do with your aura. It has to do with what you're bringing. But that's not a realistic goal, though, y'all. That's not a realistic goal. I'm trying to tell you. I know that shit seems crazy, but that's a second thing. That's a second thing. The thing is the attraction. And I get it. Like, yo, man, like, let's just play this game right quick. Every girl wants, not every girl, because we live in a real world, so most girls understand life. But just to say, you want to get married, you want a man of your own, right? Statistically, that don't really work out like that, right? But let's just say that happens. What is the goal of that, y'all? What is the goal of that? The goal of that is till death do us part. Till death do us part. And I get it. People die every day. We dying alone, and nobody wants to die alone. I get it. I'm not saying that that's how you have to think. But I'm thinking you don't need a person to complete you. You don't need a person. Like, you have to, when you attract the right person, the right people. When you attract the right things. And again, like I said, like, you want to be careful, because if you get somebody that's not into success, you attract the nigga that's not into success. You might attract the person that's jealous of your success. You see what I'm saying? So you want to master your attraction. You don't want to just be out here looking the part. because looking good is not attraction. That's a terrible situation. That's a terrible thing. I'm not, I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it. That's dope and it's terrible, but it's not about money with me. I hope that's what I'm saying. It's not about money with me, and I get that. And that's a terrible situation. So I'm trying to tell you, it's a terrible situation. Not to say that you need to be filling out paperwork and you need to be out here working for these motherfuckers. I'm not saying that either. I'm not saying none of that. What I'm saying is because this happens, because it's a terrible situation, because one day a nigga might disappear for whatever the circumstances, for whatever the reasons. You know what I'm saying? For whatever is possible. People do disappear, right? People grow apart. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we need to be prepared. Like again, this is 24. It's half your 20s right here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's half your 20s. And again, I hate Shells because Shells always got a relevant story for the shit. Shells, she always got a relevant story, which is so appropriate. But this is exactly what I'm saying here. This is the idea that I'm saying here. This is why we need physical. This is why we need spiritual strength. This is why we need to teach spiritual strength. And we need to be founded in our spiritual strength. I mean, again, obviously, Shetty's the goddess, so she can handle shit like this. She's been going through real life shit all her life, right? But these are situations that we want to avoid and shit. Like again, like now you 19, you planning on spending a whole life with some niggas, and it's over in 4 or 5 years. College, by the time niggas out of college, this shit is over. You see what I'm saying? What happened to forever until death and like niggas is thinking retirement. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get your whole situation caught up in some shit and not be really ready to handle life when it comes. Cause it's coming, life comes. Butterfly shit, no doubt. Big butterfly. We first we need to understand what we are made of and what we possess, what abilities we possess before we get into um strength. Like again, I'm telling y'all, like you like we should love everybody. I know that seems crazy. Like imagine a world with no syphilis, gonorrhea, you know what I'm saying? Like herp, like all these European diseases. Imagine a world without all these European diseases and shit. And you got birth control. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm saying like we don't understand matriarchy. And again, women in America started it and they ended it. They ended it. You know what I mean? They ended it because hey, they found these dudes that would do whatever they wanted them to do, so they wanted to marry them and shit. That's how it went. But that's not reality though. I had to work 2 jobs and go to night school with the 3-year-old. Yeah, that's not the optimum situation, and it's not desired. Of course, it's a fluke, right? No one wants that to happen, but you gotta think like a Boy Scout. You gotta be prepared. You gotta put your women into situations and your men into situations where they know who they are, where they are independent thinkers. We can't keep we can't keep setting our people up to die setting our kids up for abandonment. You see what I'm saying? And that's how I take it. Not to say it is what it is, but that's how I take it. Like we need to really, like, again, I push dating and relationships. You can have relationships and you can date multiple people at once. You know what I'm saying? And now if you want to have sex with multiple people, that's up to you. Like, I don't give a fuck. At the same time, that's a little strange, right? But it happens, right? It's fun to niggas. But the point I'm trying to make is the relationship is more mental than it is physical. Old people get married and they don't even sleep in the same bed. They got separate beds. So we're caught up in some things that we don't even understand. We need to have relationships that are stimulating. Like you'll be married to somebody, but be in love with the nigga at your job, be with your boss, because he stimulates your mental. He has trust in you. He gives you responsibilities. He doesn't just treat you like the mother of his child. You see what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. So relationships and all of this shit, these are corporate structures. This is some shit you do. Like I say, it's for women. We got to be honest with the shit. Women is getting over on niggas, but this marriage shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you getting over on a nigga, like you looking for a sucker that's gonna pay your bills, that's gonna keep you looking good just cause you look good. That's some sucker shit. The fuck? I'm gonna keep you looking good cause you look good. The fuck out of here. But it's some niggas that's gonna do that, but that ain't everybody. That's a certain brand of weirdo. That's a certain brand of dumbass nigga. Everybody else is gonna come with some motherfucking look, nigga. I fuck with you, but it's gonna be on these type of terms. But like I say, these niggas is broken. These niggas is not men, and they out here down for the to get down. But it's, again, like I'm telling you, it's women playing this whole trick on other women. Single women playing a trick. Yeah, girl, you can get a man. She ain't got a man. It ain't enough men for niggas. You know what I mean? And it ain't enough stupid men. Please don't let it be enough stupid men for niggas. Like, to me, that's how I look at this shit. Let's just keep the shit 100. Y'all looking for a dumb nigga to pay your bills, to have you looking good, and just look good for nothing. That's stupid shit. If you the richest nigga in the world, it's not even about the money. It's what it is. So how much of that is going to trickle down to the regular nigga that's not the richest nigga in the world? To the regular nigga that don't use his creative muscles, that gotta go out here and bust his ass every day. That shit ain't real. Like, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I don't know who thinking that shit is real. And y'all need to stop believing in that type of shit. Like, the housewife shit and all this. So, like, none of them housewife husbands is real niggas. Like, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I feel bad for girls, for women, you know? I really do and shit. Because y'all caught up in a world where y'all gonna find a sucker. It's a sucker for you. And if you can't keep a sucker, you ain't shit. If you find a nigga with some integrity, you ain't shit. Nah, he'll pay some bills, but he just know in the back of his mind, it's a lot of chicks out here using niggas. Oh, but he's supposed to say no, but I'm gonna let you use me. You the one for me. That's still sucker shit, dog. That's still I'm gonna let you use me though. She the one that can use me. No, that's sucker shit. He gotta know in the back of his mind that he doing some sucker shit. He don't want to live with that. Like, nobody wants to live with that type of shit. It's why it don't work. Like, I'm telling you, I used to get like a girl, but like, yeah, you're not the marrying type. And I couldn't understand this shit till I got a motherfucker to tell me what it meant. You ain't no sucker. You got too many problems with you. You ain't just gonna do whatever we want you to do and all this other extra shit. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't understand why y'all even would think that a nigga is supposed to just do whatever you want him to do. That shit be crazy to me. But that's what women think that they can find. because they're attractive and shit. Like that shit is crazy to me. And you saying I didn't get like why is that like that's not a badge of honor. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to say that again. But women, you should be getting free shit. You want a nigga to give you free shit, but the government can't give you free shit? You see how backward that sounds? That's so fucking backwards. That's why I'm like, dog, I ain't doing it. Mama major motherfuck you. Mother, come on, that sounds crazy. And that's how they teach you. She on welfare, she on this, that, but she got a nigga, the nigga pay all that. What's the difference? What's the difference? It's the bitches in your ear. It's these old hoes in your ear. You rather get it out of nigga ass than get it out the government. That sounds stupid to me. That's why black men and black women can't get along. We on different teams. We fighting the government and y'all fighting us. And you working 2 jobs just to say you not getting assistance from the government, but you had a nigga that was doing the shit. It's not your fault this nigga died. You better go get that check. Go get the check from the government. That's what it's there for. Get on your feet. They got you thinking you can't get a check from the government, but you can go out here and strip and you can go out here and wait for a nigga to do some old dumb shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, do you see how backwards and upside down this shit is? I ain't on welfare, but I got a nigga. No, you got a sucker. And if y'all had really, if we could have some type of fucking cohesiveness as a unit, as a black people, you wouldn't be worried about a nigga trying to pay your bills. You be pimping the system. Like an African, like a tether, like a motherfucker nigga come over here with a baby, drop a baby off and shit, get a freebie. Like, and I mean, hey, I understand it's really good to say that you were on welfare and you didn't get the government assistance because that's how they got us trained to think. But we put this government in place because of situations like this. We put, like, if a nigga, like the nigga died, you of anybody should be having welfare. The system fucked you over. The system told you supposed to get married to your high school sweetheart. Y'all supposed to get married young and stay together forever. But guess what? This nigga died. So the system's supposed to have a system in place for you to go to. But we got a stigma. We got a bum stigma that welfare is or assistance is a stigma. Is a stigma, but getting the money out of a nigga ain't. Tricking on and getting a nigga saying I want a nigga to trick on me ain't a stigma. But why? Because anybody could get assistance from the government. That's not cute. That ain't fancy. If anybody could do it, it's cute if you gotta be cute. If you gotta be a bad bitch, a bad begging bitch, when you could have just asked the government and been up. And again, I'm not saying Shelly. I'm just using that as the counter in term because again, she is the nigga that should be there first in line. But the stigma's so fucking strong, she can't. The stigma. You see that? The stigma. We fucked up. We fucked up. I'd rather get it out of nigga and shit. I fuck with a balling ass nigga and shit. Nigga, you better be getting stamps and motherfucking EBT wick the whole shit. And this nigga could be doing some extras. Like, you know, how do we know? How do we know? I think all girls are welfare. I know you said that, but I think all girls on welfare. Why wouldn't they be? Like a girl say she wanted a nigga to buy her clothes and shit. I wish somebody would say that to me. I would look at her like I would look at her and say, you know, well, where you buy your clothes at now? Yeah, I need a nigga to buy my clothes and where you shop at now? Because I mean, most girls don't wear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just the thing is that I got a nigga to do it. And cause you got a nigga to do it, it's all you want. You don't want the money from the government. You don't want the money from the streets. You want the money out of nigga ass, bro. I believe it. I believe it. And again, like I say, like you gotta do what you had to do. I would have got on welfare. I don't give a fuck. I'd have got on welfare. And we gotta get out that fucking mentality. We ain't no foreigners. This shit is designed for us. That's the problem. We don't want to get it out of some nigga that's hard working, fighting the system every goddamn day, and you don't want to get it out the system, and the system is designed for us. Like they made welfare to stop farmers from growing food. That was the first subsidy. Here, don't grow food. We got these white boys coming in. We want to let them grow something. So we'll pay you to not grow it. So here, send your kids to school since you don't need them anymore. They can go to school and learn. They learn in school that, hey, that we from Africa and that the white man is God. That's what we learned in school from welfare. From them telling us not to farm and paying us to not grow food. Tennessee Valley Association. If y'all don't believe it, y'all want to look it up. Find out what the Tennessee Valley Association was started for and how far that stretched up into North Carolina and South Carolina and Georgia. So we can't be afraid of welfare. Y'all gotta get welfare and stop trying to get it out of nigga, bro. We supposed to be on the same team. We supposed to be on the same team, but we not. We not. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, like that's the thing. Like, man, y'all gotta find somebody y'all like. That's all I'm saying and shit. You know, like, and I know that's what I'm saying. I meet girls that I think like me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I don't really have the problems other niggas have. But what is this shit? But you gotta find somebody you like, man. Like I said, I don't be hearing a lot of this shit, but I be seeing it, I be watching it, and I be seeing this shit. And it's not the fucking thing. It's not the shit. Right. No doubt. That's what I'm saying. And again, like I said, I don't want to hear that, but I don't want nothing free. Y'all crazy with this shit. All women want is free shit. All women want is free shit, but they want to get it off their looks. They want to get it off their looks. All women want is free shit. Are you crazy? That's why motherfuckers that's what they want, free shit. They want a nigga to do something for them. They want a motherfucker to hold the door for them and, to give them compliments. And they want shit for their looks. They got to get out that. All they want is free shit. And I'm not saying that that's the end of the fucking world, but that's the end of the game. That's the end of black unity right there and shit. That's the end of us being a team. She rather fuck me over and set me back because she don't want to be stigmatized by some bitches that don't give a fuck about her. Pardon my French. Half these girls that ain't on welfare, on social security, on motherfucking WIC or some shit. Y'all gotta stop worried about what somebody else is doing. Cause they lying. These girls is lying. Oh, this nigga gave me some money. This nigga gave me some band. He ain't do shit. They lying. They trying to perpetrate. You wasting so much time on trying to be attractive instead of attracting. One that out of a nigga. These niggas, I'm telling you, like we could be a team. We, like I said, like in my mind, I don't understand Like in the 60s, they saying, yeah, how they try to keep the man out the house, how the man had to sneak in the house. And you know what I mean? When the people would come, he had to sneak out. That sound like these niggas working together. You know what I mean? I see it's fucked up that he gotta sneak in and out, but that's the rules of this free shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was working together against this motherfucking system. Now all of a sudden we're not working together against the system and shit. It's free shit, but the nigga, like, how many niggas lived in projects and moved out and got and bought a home because the dad was stacking his money? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't work as and again, I'm not telling y'all to do any of that. I'm telling y'all mentality, bro. Mentality. Niggas don't have a mentality to win. We don't have a mentality to win right now, cuz it's real weird. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I say, I mean, hopefully in the current situation, you attracting. Like, bro, like, I know this shit seem crazy to understand your power to be in control, your power to be the prize without being a physical prize. You can look good and still be the prize, the mental prize, be a breath of fresh air. Like I'm telling, like, niggas, like, every niggas meet pretty girls. They sell eyelashes and fucking Rite Aid, dog. They sell fake eyelashes in Rite Aid. Little girls in high school walking around with fake eyelashes. Pretty ain't a thing no more. Pretty is eyelashes that you buy at Rite Aid, dog. Stop it. It's time to be the who you are, be the goddesses and be the gods. To start coming from inside and start attracting from within. Like I'm telling y'all motherfuckers be 30 and shit faster than you know them. Be 30. That's just, nigga, stop tricking. Your phone get dry to the motherfucker. Nigga, stop creeping into your Instagram. We gotta get at a state where we know ourselves and shit, what we bring to the table. And again, we only want people that's adding value and shit. We don't want to, like, a nigga that's adding money is not your friend. If I'm again, that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, that shit is so easy to do. That don't mean I love you because I give you money. I got money. Like, again, and some of these niggas, they do weird shit to get money. They want other people to, they want other people to feel it. Like, yeah, here, I got some money. I don't care how I got it, but you don't care. I mean, you don't care how I got it right here. Here goes some. And you just taking money from some niggas and don't know how they got it and shit. Don't know what they did to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you just want to be popping, and these niggas into all types of negative karma ass shit. You run around here with blood money, but you don't care and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, this the shit is setting us back, bro. We supposed to be a team, and it's not a team. That's why I'm saying the best thing is a relationship where you just want to see somebody do good. Like, you really, it's fucked up. But when you don't owe a motherfucker and they don't have to fuck with you, they really fuck with you harder. When the nigga don't have to, you know what I'm saying, be cool with you, and they do, damn, they really fuck with you and shit. And that's what we need. We need those type of relationships where people like us, they trust us, they see our development, they want to be a part of our growth. That's what we need. We don't want somebody that's trying to leech all over us and take us and hold us back and set us back. For real. And that's what I'm just saying. Like, I be telling y'all, like, you know, like I say, I'll be nice to women. I tell you that, you know, that these Christians is Christian males is betas and shit. But these women be accepting it because they know that they not real men. And these are the men that's going to pay they bills. And these are the men that's going to do whatever they want to do. They know that. Like, that's why we not getting nowhere. That's why we got a bunch of weak men, because the women are encouraging the weakness, encouraging the beta the beta behavior. Cause you want this nigga to simp on you. You want this nigga to pay your bills. You want this nigga to trick on you instead of using his noggin, instead of using his brain. No, he's supposed to be a simp. Like, that's the world we live in. How many women really want their son to marry any of these girls out here? Let's be realistic. Like we know that these women is out here using niggas and abusing niggas, want a nigga to trick on them and shit. You want your son to be a victim of that shit? Like, why would you, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, the worst thing to have right now is a son. If you a woman, think about it. Because you know your friends and what they do to men and what they plan on doing to a nigga if they get a chance to. What they going to take him for, what they going to make him spend on, and where they going to take him to eat. You know what I mean? To see how much he like them. That's what you want to do to your son. You want to put your son in a situation like that for a nice girl? No, y'all don't want to do that. But y'all not handling y'all system. You know what I'm saying? So now all we getting is niggas like that. It's crazy. Nigga, man. No doubt. Man, no doubt. Man, I lived in when I lived in that mansion in LA. I was on EBT. Hell yeah. My homeboy told me that shit. This nigga, I told y'all that shit, man. This nigga put me onto the shit. I had some friends, like my fucking friend. This nigga was the star of me and what's that? Mike or some shit. The Bow Wow movie. And he told me about, yo, man, you listen, you live in this house, you buying all these groceries and shit. You stupid. Go down and spend $50 of free groceries every fucking month. Like, what? Yeah, nigga, you live in this big ass, but you can have this and nigga, it's groceries. Don't you know I took my monkey ass down there and applied for that shit, living in a mansion? Hell yeah, my fridge was stacked and fluffy. My fridge was crazy, nigga. Yeah. You what? That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Y'all like we not here to impress niggas. We here to live our best life. Y'all want to impress a motherfucker with a lie, then go ahead. That's cool. This food tastes just as good as if it was green dollars. You know what I mean? Shit. I would do it again. I just don't need to. I don't live in a mansion no more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the fuck. But that's the type of shit that I was on. I'll tell you that story 100 times. Hell yeah, man. Go get that shit. Like, like I'm saying, how are you? Is this your end game? Like, this is, y'all don't understand journeys. Y'all don't understand stages and shit. Like, come on, man. Y'all don't understand stages and shit. That's what I'm telling you. I think every girl got an EBT card or some WIC or some shit. Why don't she? What's wrong with her? She got too much pride. Like, come on. I know girls that work that still get juicy juice. Like, you got too much pride for juicy juice. Like, and I get it. That's how they stigmatizing us. These white boys that come over here and jump right on welfare, get free loans, get all this old extra government assistance that's not called government assistance, but it is. All these motherfuckers do over here when they come off the motherfucking boat
is get government assistance. Y'all don't know it. What y'all think it is when they get the tax rebates? They get they don't gotta pay taxes for 5 years. They get loans. They start off with 700 credit score. These niggas outfitting these niggas. Come on, man. So we can get a good foot to live a great life. We're not supposed to be on that shit forever, and we never gonna be on that shit forever. You just get on it. You stack your bread, like Cuz said. She wasn't on that shit again till her motherfucking daughter got out of graduated. She was probably, bored or some shit. Like hey, listen, man. That's what this thing is for, bro. Y'all don't understand America anyway. Like, the women set up welfare. I'm trying to tell y'all, the women set up welfare. The women set up all of these systems to have it in place. Like that's why in Europe they don't have no women's right. All that women's right shit started here. Women been owning land and property. They own everything. All that women's right. They own the children. Women own the children. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what a slave is. A slave is a tax break. You don't understand this shit, but if you read Frederick Douglass' book, he'll tell you that his grandmom, all of these slave plantations, she had all the kids for these niggas and put them to work. The women control the women married the European. How did the European become a chief? She married this nigga. She gave him his authority because he was representing her. You see what I'm saying? So y'all can't be ashamed to fuck around and have welfare and systems and shit like that in place. That's for y'all. That's the shit y'all put in. Now all of a sudden y'all want to get out of a nigga. That's some new shit. That's some new shit. That's some new shit. That's what I'm saying. The white man did a damn good job of making us enemies and shit. Damn good job. Putting some Masons and some lucky niggas, some niggas that'll sell out on a pedestal and make you think that we all supposed to be rich like these niggas. Sell out cool ass niggas like these niggas. No, that's not a life. Like, niggas can be rich and all of that shit. We not saying that, but we not saying we gotta be cooning and we gotta be playing their games, dog. Ugh. Bro, where's truth at? Truth, where are you, truth? See what you done started. To be my what? What's a DOD? What? Oh my gosh. And I know you playing. I hope you're playing. I hope you're playing. But that's the that's the end of the contract right there, nigga. Like, come on, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, y'all should be paying for dick. Y'all serious. Y'all should be paying for dick. Y'all not paying for dick. Y'all not paying for. That's what I'm saying. Y'all getting over on niggas nowadays. Y'all should be paying for dick. Y'all should be paying. Like niggas don't get itches like women get itches. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got the game fucked up. I'm telling you, I wish a nigga would tell me you gotta do this, that, and the third. What? To get this dick? To get this dick? I gotta do what? You crazy. And that's what I'm saying. I get it. Everybody ain't God. Everybody ain't blessed. But that shit sound crazy and shit. That shit sound crazy. You gonna make a nigga you gotta do all this shit. And then, again, not to say I wouldn't do any of that. If I'm over there, I smoke all day you gonna smoke with me, cool. But do I gotta supply your weed habit? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Cool. You gonna eat. Probably ain't gonna be no Taco Bell, but you gonna. But if that's what you like, fuck it. She like Taco Bell. I could get a number 6, a burrito. What's it? A gordita. If that's what you like, supply financial assistance when needed. Cause the nigga don't know when you need it. Like, how do we know when you need it? That's a no go. That's a no go right there. So they so shiesty. These girls are so shiesty, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tell the truth, y'all. A girl just want to see a girl going. Most girls, if she a girl, or she a real girl, she gonna ask you for the money before she need it, just in case she really need it. You know what I mean? She not gonna wait to ask you. She already got niggas that she asking. You know what I'm saying? So she got a team of niggas that she can go to and ask for money right now. So when she asks you for money, she don't need it. She's just trying to see if now you on a team of niggas that's giving her money. How is that working? You know what I mean? So it's like it's a catch-22 with that type of shit. Like, what is going on here? You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, like, all that shit, you gotta be careful with the shit, bro. You gotta be careful with that shit. You gotta be careful. Don't. I wouldn't tell you to put no demands on no niggas except dick on demand. That's it. We agreed to dick on demand. I mean that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Ain't no girls that just can call me when she got an itch. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? That's not her. That's not my fucking fault. You're going to want this dick. I'm gonna leave you in a space and a place where you're going to want this motherfucker, right? So just because you call me, don't mean I gotta show up. That shit crazy, man. Y'all crazy. But I can get the dick on them. That could be an agreement though. We could agree. All right, fuck it. That it has to be is the dick on demand. All right, fuck it. I could agree with that. But that's the money shit. Like I said, all of that shit is a thing. That's not real until you ask it. Until this comes at a time. You know what I mean? All that shit is not real until where you could ask that shit, where y'all can really have a good conversation about it. Beginning like, nah. And like you gotta understand, like girls are different, bro. Like girls nowadays are different. Girls nowadays are really different. Yeah, I'm sure women raised by women think different. But you got to be careful how you don't be over there misgendering people, shells. Don't be misgendering your parents. But I get what you're trying to say though. Yes, I wouldn't want to be. I'm telling you, like I would rather be a girl raised by a girl than a guy raised by girls nowadays. If you a guy raised by girls, it's like they setting you up. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was young, I mean, they used to tell me, go talk to this girl, get her number. Like they used to set me up on dates at like 6 and 7 years old. You know what I mean? So it was different when I was growing up. New niggas came to the church. Oh, you gotta talk to her. Go talk to her. Get her number. 5, 6 years old. I'm a dial a girl number and call a little girl on the phone and shit. Like what the fuck? Shit was different back there when I was growing up. It ain't like that nowadays. that's yeah. Take the dog to your mama's. I don't know what that means. I'm waiting. I'm way back. Yeah. He said he wanted his family to sue me if I die to take everything. That's crazy. I don't encourage a beta, but instinctively I can tell the difference. If you can't say no to me and redirect me as necessary. And that's what I'm saying though. Like, you see how fucked up that is? That most niggas don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't tell a woman no and you can't redirect her, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some shit that women know. Women, women, they're playing this game to see if you a man's man. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not, then they got you. They excited. They more excited than ever now. You know what I mean? Like, it's some niggas that they just gonna fuck on, and they just, you know what I mean? They gonna give him money. They know that. But then there's some niggas they could just walk all over. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, yeah, because that's where y'all gonna find some niggas that y'all can walk all over in church. Them, them beta bitty bitches. I mean, shit. We need to learn how to pimp the system. We need to learn how to pimp the system. Trust me. He's in the hundreds. Niggas used to have two birthdays. Yo, I'm out here. It's like raining now. It's like a rainstorm going on. So you gotta be careful with me. Gotta bear with me out here. You rolling out. She said the solution is prostitution. Ain't this a bitch? She said, but you know, I don't know. Never been intimate with an angel. You know what? You know, you have ever. I don't know if you have ever been intimate with an angel, but it's addicting, and I promise they agreed. What the fuck? The angel agreed? Oh my goodness. I'm definitely covered, so I asked, have I ever had sex with an angel? That's a good question. Wow, that's a good question. You're on a different level. My son told his girlfriend she was number three. She said, who gets the number one and number two spots? He said, I don't know yet. There for someone special. He already on point. Like, yeah, don't let him be no seconds and shit. Like, it's fucked up that he got to come hard like that, but he can't be no sucker. He can't, you can't, you know what I mean? He can't be no sucker. Like, that's the fucked up thing about it. And have I ever had sex with an angel? Man, I don't know. But I mean, what the fuck? Like, what would that make me do? Would that make me give up on black people and stop fucking the revolution and shit? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, but if I did, and here's the trick too, like I don't know, like I don't know. Like I say, to me, it's not about the clothes and nothing. It's just about the idea that she's doing it and she can do it. That's where we need to stop. We need to get that part out the game. Stop trying to make niggas your suckers. Stop trying to puppet niggas. Stop trying to play niggas. Because again, you're gonna have your sons. Like I'm telling you all these, the next generation, they gonna be so hard on these niggas. They gonna, like I'm telling you, after COVID, the whole game changed. Like girls is upset that niggas is not talking to them no more. Like I don't have to talk. Like girls gotta jump out these sneakers to talk to me, my nigga. Like for real. Like I see my homegirl and shit. She like, hey, I'm like, yo, chill. What are you doing? Like, why are you all trying to be in the camera out this motherfucker? Like the world is different and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like girls after COVID had to wake up to some other shit. You know what I mean? Like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas just like, yo, man, how's that fucking vibrator working out for your ass and shit? Like, you know what I mean? All that shit. Like, you understand, like, girls got a whole bunch of extra sensory shit going on that niggas don't have to go for. You know what I'm saying? You walk in a girl house, she got dildos, vibrators, rabbits. Like, what the fuck is this? This a fucking pet shop? You know what I mean? Like, nah. I'm just, you just taking care of yourself, huh? Making sure your shit Gucci, huh? I get it. You know what I mean? Niggas can't make sure they shit Gucci and shit. You walk in a nigga house, he got a blow up doll and shit. You gonna run for the hills. Why not? Why can't I'm trying to get busy like you? You got a rabbit. You got some shit for all holes and shit. You got an all hole motherfucker. I just want a hug. You can't have nothing of shit. Fucking with these girls and shit. You believe that shit if you want to. I don't fucking try. I don't believe that shit. How was that? How was that working out during COVID for you? I think you should try it some more. You know what I mean? Shit. If you don't like, cause I'm gonna take a chick on a date with my blow up doll and shit. This is gonna be a threesome and shit. And the blow up doll sitting up front. At least I know we fucking. At least I know somebody getting their ass smashed. You gotta sit in the back because you're impossible. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if niggas start playing games like that. Like, yeah, this my real bitch. You just a date. That's about to happen. Like, I'm telling you, like, yo, your son gonna be like, yeah, who's the number one and number two? Well, my virtual bitch is number one. My AI bitch is number two. Cause that's the same thing. Y'all just as selfish. Y'all just as motherfucking as wanting and as conniving and shit. At least I could put them niggas down. At least they DOD and some shit, right? They pussy on demand and shit. The fuck? She had live in phallus during COVID. Okay. There it was. There it went. Well, COVID's over. That's what I'm saying. What were you doing during COVID? It's the same thing. Niggas is chilling. Niggas is chilling. I was Gucci during COVID. Like my life never changed, but y'all was there with me. But it's the same. My life didn't change and shit. Like I don't really, So, but yeah, like we need to get into a place in a space where niggas will keep it 100 and shit. You gonna be beating off. You gonna be having little toys and shit. We got some shit. We gonna have to start having some shit and start showing y'all motherfuckers. Like, listen to her. See her? You hear what she talking about? Nothing. Why don't you try it? You know what I mean? Stop talking. Eat your free food, nigga. Like, do you see her? She's the perfect. That's what we doing in 2023 and shit. We going on double dates and shit. Nigga, bring your blow up doll on a double date. She could bring her rabbit. She could bring her fucking her dildo, whatever she want to bring. You bring yours, I bring mine. We go Dutch. That's you know what I mean? Cause that's what niggas is doing out here and shit. Like girls that have a whole dinner, a whole expensive dinner with a nigga, and go home and hit the vibrator. Go home and hit the dildo and shit on a nigga. Like, wow, like really? Yeah, well, I really like you, and I don't want to do it on the first date, but you gonna go do the vibrator. You gonna go do the dildo. Girl, please, you gonna start fucking with me and shit. You are not allowed to do that. That is sacrilegious out this motherfucking shit. See, that's that's what a nigga gonna tell him shit. I got her, cause she gonna do what you can't. The fuck? That's crazy. But see, that's how girls feel about the vibrators and shit. It's gonna do something that what is it gonna do that a nigga can't? It's not gonna have that vein. It ain't gonna vibrate with the vein. Y'all just be hating and shit. But I'm not saying y'all hating. I'm just saying like y'all just selfish. Women is just selfish and shit. Like they do shit on the low though. They out here tricking off on the low. They being freaks on the low and shit. And expect the nigga to pay their bills while they got a vibrator. Get the fuck out of here. You cheating. You a cheater. Don't you see that shit, bitch? You a cheater, bitch. Look, listen to Shelly. She in a whole relationship with her vibrator. She called out, "Is your vibrator a girl, Shelly?" I thought you were talking about the blow up doll. Your vibrator a girl? See, that's my type of motherfucker. Go ahead, Shelly. Motherfucker got a lesbian vibrator and shit. Like, like at least she keeping it real. At least she keeping it real. She got a lesbian vibrator and shit. Ain't that a bitch? If all girls should keep it real and shit. Like I ain't gay, but my vibrator is and shit. Like, I'm straight, but my vibrator ain't. Like what the fuck? At least Shelly keeping it real and shit. She test driving this motherfucker. That is crazy as shit. That is crazy. Yeah, I'm straight, but my vibrator, you know. Oh my god. Some of this shit right here, boy, is not fair at all, bro. And we supposed to compete with machines and tricking. Like this, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why she like again, like I said, a lot of these conversations I don't get. But a girl will date a motherfucker she's not attracted to because she knows she got a machine. She knows she got a lesbian vibrator at home and shit. You know what I mean? She got a stud dildo, like the fuck. So she gonna fuck with a nigga that she don't even like Cause he paying her bills, he tricking on her, all types of shit, and then she gonna go home and plug in. Like, this is crazy and shit. Meat to meat or not at all. What the fuck? That shit is crazy. I'm a pillow princess. I don't know what that means. Oh, she's a pillow. Oh, okay, we go. Hey man, listen. I love I love it. You like it, I love it. Don't worry. I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate of the lesbian vibrators. I just think I need to keep it funky though. I'm saying everybody bring their own shit. Stop trying to play me, and I won't try to play you. Shit. For real. You know what I'm saying? But that's the world. That's what I'm saying. That's the world we live. And then again, for my niggas, bro, like all my niggas, y'all need to talk to girls like her son is talking to girls. And every time you meet a girl, you need to tell her you got a girlfriend. Try that shit. Every girl you meet, tell her you got a girl. Yeah, I got a girl. We cool. Or I'm dating. I'm seeing somebody. Don't never let a girl think you ain't got nobody. That you all she got. That's some crazy shit. Even I ain't telling you to lie, nigga, but I might tell you to exaggerate. You got a girl you see every day at work. It might not be your girl, but shit. Fuck it. Do it. Don't be out here letting these motherfuckers think that you out here on an island and shit. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't do it. Yeah, I got a girl. Well, I don't have girls. So I wouldn't say I got a girl. I'm gonna say that, but I don't know. For me, it's different. Motherfuckers always think I got somebody, but I wouldn't say I had a girl, but I wouldn't make them think I'm alone out this motherfucker. That's crazy. Oh no. If you alone, they're gonna walk all over you out this motherfucker. If she thinks she needs you, she gonna use you up. She want to use you up, dog. Like, this is what Shelly said. If you don't redirect her, like, that's some real game. That's real good game she gave you. A lot of this shit ain't supposed to fly. A lot of this shit ain't supposed to go down. You supposed to redirect her. You supposed to put her on a path. She know that shit bullshit, but you going for that? This nigga crazy. Like a bell alarm go off. Ding, 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 ding. That shit is crazy, bro. Like, we gotta wake up. Like, real niggas gotta start sharing the knowledge, sharing the information, because this shit is crazy. I never seen such a thing. I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. But tying this all in with our topic of conversation, which is strengths, this would work in attraction. Like, again, for me, I like to attract beautiful women. And I like to attract them for my situation. I'm going out to a club, I need a bad girl. I'm going to eat, I need a bad chick. Da-da-da. That's it. Y'all need to know what y'all purpose is, what y'all situation is. You just out here getting played for no reason. You don't need a motherfucker to sit around in the house with their hair and their nails done, nigga. You not ready for a motherfucker that's ready to go out. Work, get your bread up. Don't take a motherfucker some shit somewhere you don't want to go. You know what I mean? You get your money up. You decide you want to go somewhere. You take a chick with you. That's how attraction works. You ain't gonna get the chick and then she tell you where to go. You go there and the motherfucker, you like, how much? Man, I'm telling you, man. I learned when I was 13. Casey, I never forget her. Casey had a boyfriend in high school. And this nigga was taking her to Nordstrom's and Neiman Marcus and all this shit. And she on the phone with my dumb ass. I'm like, this nigga crazy as a motherfucker. Yeah, you don't shop at Nordstrom's? Yeah, that's what my boyfriend take. Well, why you on the phone with me, Casey? This is crazy, Casey, because I'm not your boyfriend. I'm 13 years old, Casey. You sound job shit crazy. Come on, man. They're gonna find some niggas that's gonna do some of that Penelope Plum shit. It just ain't got to be you, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Get your money up, stack your bread up, and then you take a girl where you wanna go. It ain't no trophy wife if you ain't the motherfucking prize and shit. If your wife is the prize, nigga, you losing. Cause again, in reality, you get a chick some bad shit, you get a chick some fly shit, she gonna try to get another nigga with it. She gonna try to up the level and shit. You just bought her some Fendi, some Prada. Now she looking for a nigga that like Fendi and Prada, so she could take that nigga and get up another level and shit. Stupid. These niggas don't know. Learn a day. I gotta understand that shit. You trying to make her into something that she not, because she wants to be it so she can find a nigga to help her be who she really want to be. Not you. Shit. That's why you gotta be the prize. You gotta be the motherfucker. Ain't no trophy wives. That shit sound crazy as shit. You can make a chick a trophy wife. Your money right. If your money right, I'll tell you what to do. Go out here and go out here and work 2 jobs for 5 years and then come back and get 3 5s and make them motherfuckers into 8s. See what the world is like then. Get 3 5s that work hard and that love theyself and love you, and turn those 5s into 8s and 9s, and then watch how the world transforms for you. That's what I tell you to do. You know what I mean? You out here chasing the chick that's trying to get up, trying to get over. Like, that's why I told y'all, like, I had a girl in college and shit. My college girlfriend, whatever. You know what I mean? When we get out of college, I had to break up with her. I'm like, you need to go date a basketball player or a football. I'm like, you bad, you can. I'm not gonna sit here and say you can't. But all you know right now is me. And you not respecting my motherfucking hustle. Like, you thinking regular niggas is treating you like this. I know, because I'm all you know. But go out here and date one of these football players and these niggas on this level and see how they treating motherfuckers. See how, you know what I mean? Like I'm not him. Like, really, like, for real. Sometimes they don't be knowing this shit. That niggas ain't got to do this shit. Niggas do it, but niggas ain't got to do it. And that's what I'm saying. We came out of college, so I had to just back away from her just to let her know so she can see real life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to get a real life check out here that, yeah, you pretty, but there's a lot of pretty girls out here. That's not enough in 2023, bro. You got to be more than that. You got to have some fucking goddess ability, some spirituality. You got to be attracting money. You got to be manifesting. America nowadays, you meet a bad chick, she got a handout. Like, what happened here? Well, no. Gimme. Trick. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Them's fighting words out this motherfucker. I need a man to trick on me. Them's fighting words. Like, goddamn. We need a nigga to trick on you, huh? You done lost your mind and shit. Like, you ain't got nothing but to settle for a trick. Like, come on, dude. These is not motherfucking top-notch niggas in society and shit. A trick. You know what I'm saying? A nigga that you'll call a trick is not a nigga that's a respectable member of the community out this bitch, dog. And that's what these niggas is looking for in their mind and they subconscious. Man, you deserve hard dick and bubblegum. For real. Hard dick and bubblegum. Most of these girls, come on, bro. You gotta be a real nigga out here, cuz. You gotta be a real nigga. And you gotta come with a plan and shit. You gotta come with a plan and shit. You meet a girl, like, I ain't gonna front. You meet a girl and you trying to do what she wanna do, you gonna be spinning your wheels. She wanna look cute. She wanna shit on her friends. She wanna spend your money. That's it. Those three things. It could be in any order. It could be spend your money first and then shit on her friends. It don't matter. But those three things is going to happen, nigga. So if you ain't got your shit together, that's all y'all doing. It's spending your money, shitting on her friends, and what the fuck? Looking good. Come on, man. You gotta have a plan and shit. For real, motherfuckers will look good until they, I mean, until they find a nigga that'll make them look better. Like you, like what happened? But I loved you and I gave you everything I had. No, nigga, you didn't have a plan. I wasn't a part of nothing. I was just getting. It was all me. It was. So I'm telling y'all young niggas, y'all gotta stay focused. Even the women, I'm telling you, like in my mind, women got spiritual gifts too. Like, of course, y'all know this shit. Y'all, the motherfuckers that hit the number, hit the lottery, that can see shit. Y'all can attract shit. Y'all can have a dream and tell a nigga, yo, go apply for this job, nigga. Yo, you should call such and such. I think he might need, like, I'm telling you, like, real women will put you on to everything, to money, to houses and cars and how to dress. A girl told me to put my hair up. She said, tomorrow, I want to see you with your hair up. I said, what the fuck? She said, yep. She came to my room and she did it. I said, oh, shit. She said, yep, this is how we looking all weekend. I said, okay. And ever since then, that was about 4 years ago. Since then, I was like, oh, shit. Girls to put you on. You know what I'm saying? So you get a bad girl, yeah, she put you on. But you got to have a balance. You got to know what you're doing, where you're going with the shit. The fuck? Life is that life, man. Y'all niggas are scared of these girls. Y'all scared to have a plan because y'all scared to find a girl that's going to help you with the plan. Shit, fuck around and help you. Like, we got to stop getting people that's trying to hurt us. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, if you ain't got a plan, then get to have some fun. But if that's not gonna last. Just spinning your wheels, just trying to have fun. We not having fun right now. Fuck that. We planning to have fun forever. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I want forever fun and shit. Let's just take a plan, stack up a couple months, and we good. Can she be down with us? Cool, you can be down with us, but you can't distract us. You can't distract us. Because if we don't get it, you gonna laugh at us. Just like all these other niggas. If we don't get it, you gonna go find Pierre. You gonna go find Rashad or some shit. Nah, nigga. So we gotta get it. We gotta stay focused on getting it and being successful. So that way, whoever with us can have. But all this run around here without a plan shit, them days is over, bro. Thinking a bad chick gonna make you something, it's not. You gonna make her something. That's it. Have that mental. Real niggas understand. Money don't make the man, man make the money. Chicks don't want no broke ass niggas. So therefore, you better be a man and make the money. I'm telling y'all, bro. That's the realest shit in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the saddest part of the shit too. If don't nobody want this nigga, don't nobody want this nigga. If one nigga want everybody, it's that sad. So it's like you gotta put yourself in a position to be wanted. You gotta put yourself in position to be like, again, they don't want a nigga that's chasing. Don't nobody want this nigga. Damn, what's wrong with this nigga? And I get it. I ain't got no kids, motherfucker. What's wrong with you, nigga? I wear condoms, so you can say what's wrong with me, whatever you want to say. But I'm smarter than the motherfucking average bear. But again, if there's that type of situation, whereas you don't have nothing going on, it's like, don't nobody really want you like that. You got to be the thing. You got to be fulfilled. You got to have it going on. Right. That is true. That is true. That is true. Like, honestly, like, that is true. Most women might want to take you from a situation. Not just that it's like a challenge, But it's just that, hey, it's the situation. He's already into something. He's already broken. He's already adjusted and da 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 da. I can just take him and just make him better. They don't give a fuck you got a girlfriend or a wife or some other I mean, maybe a wife, but hey, she wasn't using them right. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get him and do him better than what the fuck is going on and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely know that. Like it's nothing that make a nigga more attractive than having a girlfriend and shit. I understand it. I'm gonna tell you, I learned that in fucking college, nigga. I learned that in college. Like for real, like there's nothing that make a nigga cooler than having a girlfriend. Cause you just for most niggas, cause you just be popping. I don't know what that means, but that's how I felt. I learned that in college. Not if she on her game, she should wear the new goes to the person, but to the purchases function. Right, okay. And bragging about. Right. But that's the saying. If she going somewhere, if they going to a function or some shit, if he not going to no function, if he not doing nothing, you know. And again, like, but I'm trying to get us into a space where women are so independent and so self-fulfilled where they not tripping like that. A nigga like I'm telling y'all gotta have to get into a place where y'all sharing real niggas because it's a real nigga drought. Would you rather share one real nigga or have a or be stuck in the house with a fuck nigga? Like trapped, you know what I mean, in a mortgage with a bum, with a nigga that's never going nowhere. Or fucking with some niggas that's glamorous, that's all doing their best and happy and vibrating high and intelligent and enlightened. You know what I'm saying? And and fulfilled. Like that's the world. The world is going back to that type of situation. Like it ain't gonna be like you don't have to have you're not destined to marry a bum nigga. I gotta have somebody. No, that's their thought. We're not doing that. We're in a world, we're understanding where everybody here is one. So we can relate to each other in a complimentary manner and shit. I better share a real nigga or be doomed, locked in with a bum nigga forever. In a come on, man. And again, like I say, see, it can be done. It's just people aren't working on the right mentality. Like I say, right now, we're looking in a world where we got a trick. We're looking for a possibility of a trick. He might be a trick. He might be a sucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now, when you find out, oh no, this is a real nigga. He on some real man shit. You don't really know how to like you taken back by this nigga. You kind of scared by this nigga now. You dig what I'm saying? You like, wow, where is he going? How will my friends attract him? Like that shit don't matter. That's why I'm saying we have to have a whole new system, a whole new world where these bum old people don't matter anymore and shit. Where their old way of thinking that didn't work for them doesn't seep into our new world, into our happiness, into our enlightenment. Cause that's not, I'm telling you, like this shit ain't enlightened. Everybody out here struggling. Everybody out here, like, you know what I mean? You got the ball and chain. Like, those aren't the analogies that you associate with this shit. isn't fulfilling. And that's what I'm saying. We have to be more like everybody has, like us, we have to be more confident and more in tune respect. If people like how you guys have a happy life, they don't need to. The truth is the truth. It works. It's happy. And that's what I'm saying. That's what the world we're coming into, where people are going to